Welcome to the channel. This is Geauxgreddy, and welcome back to the FIA. It's just the 2021 exhibition season here on Gran Turismo Sport, and that is right. Yours truly has selected BMW because why not? I haven't driven them yet, so that's what I went with. We went with BMW, signed that contract, picked up the M6, the regular BMW M Power, and the M4 GR4 car. So, heck, let's get right to it. Let's get to qualifying. And right before we do that, as you can see, lobby opens up. A+ drivers, and I'm ranked door number 2, so that means I need to do well. Because if I don't do well, then I'm not going to get much DR. And DR is the only way you move up and get better points for the FIA season. Get on the brakes there right before the curbing starts. Wanted to get a little further inside than that. Didn't quite cut as much of that corner as I would have liked to, but not too terrible. As you can see there, I've run a 136.4 and a 136.4. So very consistent, but not very fast. In the practice time trial lobby, I ran a 135.8, so I am capable of such a lap time. And tire wear is off, if you did not know that for this FIA season qualifying. Yes, the tire wear is off, and the fuel is off. So no more killing baby seals by burning fuel, and apparently we're cleaning up without having an excessive tire usage during qualifying either. So if I can do a 135.8 in time trial, I should be able to do a 135.8 in qualifying here. But of course, you got the added pressure and the stress of the race, and your heart's beating a little bit. Things are a little more difficult than normal. So 6/10 off my time. I don't feel too great about that, but I'm like, I went out early, so luckily I have enough time to get a third and a fourth lap in. That's one of the advantages of getting out on the track early. So PS4 Pro doing its job, outpacing anyone that may have a PS5 in the lobby, getting me out on the track early. So come around the final corner, have a really nice exit there, and we're going to cross with a 136.328. Still not as quick as I wish it would be, but it was good for P4. And if you look there in P1, GT7 Z28, I wonder if that is not the Z28 who has been representing the United States in the World Finals. So if so, got a quick one in the lobby here. So hopefully we can make something happen, maybe finish on the podium in the first FIA race of the 2021 season. So for race number 1, we are at Dragontrail Seaside, if you didn't recognize that track layout there earlier. And we are in the Group 3 cars. I am in the BMW M6 M Power. And the strategy is pretty simple. It is a one-stopper. Tire wear is on 7, so pretty tough on the old tires there. But we're going to try and come in around lap 7 if we start on the softs, lap 8 if we start on the mediums. And since we're starting in P4, I'm rolling the dice and I'm starting on the softs to try and stay in the slipstream of the front runners. So we're going to come in at the end of 7, put on the mediums, and see what can happen at the end of the race. Hopefully it works out well for us. Fingers crossed. Let's get to the start. So we get the countdown, 3, 2, 1, and we are off to the races. Start off there in first gear, grab second. I do have the soft tires on, so don't get too much wheel spin there on the upshift. Trying to catch that Corvette that's always pretty quick on the old straight. They seem to be pulling away from me just a little bit there. And I've got a McLaren F1 behind me, so I had to be a little bit careful there heading in this curve to make sure that he wasn't picking up too much speed on me. Maybe shooting down at the inside or the outside. But we were okay. Everything clean here in this A+ lobby through turn 1. Oh, so lovely, so nice. All I want to do here is, of course, well, you guessed it, get in the slipstream of P3. Hang out there for a while. Maybe let things separate a little bit. Let things calm down. We've got plenty of race to go. I mean, we are on lap 1 of 15. As you can see, Corvette struggling a little bit in the corners. That was instantly the sign. I knew he was on medium tires. There was no doubt in my mind. No way that Corvette struggles through that corner like that on soft tires. So I'm ready to send it down the inside, but he does not look willing to give up the inside, which was a little bit frustrating because now I have lost the slipstream to the 2 front runners. Now, whether or not they are on mediums or softs, I don't know. I don't know, but I would like to get in their slipstream and find out. Matthias Luan? I don't know. I'm butchering that name, so apologies. Didn't want to let me go down that inside right there. And but he does give up the inside here on the final corner. I guess he probably realized I was on soft tires at that point too, and figured fighting it was just going to cost him more time. Hopefully that was the case. So I went on through down the inside. Geauxgreddy makes a pass, folks. A real honest-to-God race pass right there. Now, here is a moment of truth in the race. He could have went around the outside there and made it difficult for me, but Matthias does not. He gave me a little bump draft there, so much appreciated, sir. And I continued onward, trying to run down P1 and P2. We're looking pretty quick. And I'm hoping that maybe just a little bit of battling, maybe a little bit of caution since they're in one another's slipstream is going to allow me to get back into their slipstream. As you can see, Smooth has passed Z28 here. Now this, I do believe, is the Z28. Like I said, that was in the World Final, so he is no slouch on the race course, especially not here at Dragontrail Seaside, which I'm sure he has run many, many times in the past, just like all of us, because it seems to pop up about every other week in the daily races. You know, it makes racing here tight because everyone is really good at the track. So you know, my work's cut out for me. I've got to run these two guys down. I've got to get back in that slipstream and save tires. All big tasks ahead of me, but it's not going to work if I hit the wall coming out of the chicane of death. So on to lap number 4, and as you can see, they are still side by side, battling it out a little bit. Geauxgreddy's licking his chops, feeling a little excited. I'm like, if I can get back in that slipstream, I can pull even further away from the folks behind me, make the gap bigger, make it more difficult for me to lose this podium. Started in P4, just need to get in there, get that podium, get through the chicane of death. Fine and dandy, as you can see, the clock ticking down. 1 second gap between me and Smooth, now me and Z28. And about 2.5 seconds to the Corvette that was on mediums behind me. A little concerned about that because we're on lap 4. I'm not putting that much gap on him. But then Childish Javi passes up Matthias there, and he's looking pretty sharp now. Now I'm pretty sure he's on the soft tires as well. Kind of got my eye just a little bit on Childish Javi. Just watching his time. Now I know that, like I said, I think he's on the softs. I just want to make sure he's not going to be running me down. Now finally getting to the slip here into this corner, but I had to enter the corner fast to be able to get into the slip, and that compromises my exit. So lose the slipstream coming out, and that would be as close as I get. So on to lap number 7. It is time for the pit stops. This is when you find out what they're racing on, and as they head in the pits, you can see they were on soft tires. I come in, I'm on soft tires as well. Lap 7, we take them off, and then the whole gaggle of other folks comes in. Childish Javi comes in, he was on softs. But look at this Louise back there in P7. He comes in, was on the mediums. So we'll have to keep our eye on Louise there, because he's going to be coming out on those soft tires. Now, turn our attention towards entering the track. Where are we going to come out in traffic? Very important. So it looks like I got a good run there. I'm going to move to the inside, make him go around the outside. It actually hits me, give me a little tap from back there. That puts me going into the corner a little bit fast, but I did not want to end up behind Parath there. Now, I've raced Parath before, Pyrath or however you say it. I say Parath because I'm from the South, and I like saying things like Parath and soda. And we don't say soda. What are we talking about? We say Coke. We say soda. We say y'all. We do things like that. So Parath it is. Anyway, didn't want to get stuck behind Parath. So I was moving the inside, be like, nope, not going to let you down the inside. You have to go around the outside. And Parath was probably thinking, I want to get by him, get in front of him, but I'm not really sure why, because I was on fresh soft tires. So anyway, break the slipstream and off to the races. Now on to lap number 9, sitting firmly in P3, looking good here with only 6 laps to go. Coming through the chicane of death as I come out the other side. Looky what I found here. It looks like somebody had a little bit of trouble in the chicane, so catch up to the rear bumper here of Smooth RD. And I'm not going to send it, do anything silly going down the inside. Like I said, I've got a lock here on the podium. All I have to do is drive smooth. I got Childish Javi behind me, who I've raced before. Good racer. Never had too many issues with him. I don't think. I don't remember anyway. It's been a while since we raced. So I give a little bump draft there to Smooth RD. Let him know, hey man, let's work together, buddy. We got 5 laps to go, and we got hungry people behind us here that want our positions. So let's not give them positions to them. That was a mangled set of words right there. Anyway, so now I know the Jag is fast. It's got that top end. The BMW, not much top end, but really solid in the corners, stable on the curbs, good solid car. Just want to hang out here behind Smooth RD. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, he can pull us back up to Z28. I'm not really expecting that Z28. Hey, man, he's a pretty quick dude. He's probably just out there in front relaxing right now. Just trying to stay smooth, save tires. I think he pretty much knows at this point he's got this one in the bag. We're a solid 2.5 seconds behind him with 5 laps to go. Not real likely we're going to catch back up to him. But, hey, you never know. He may die in the chicane, and next thing you know, we're battling for P1. So stranger things have happened. So heading through the chicane of death, really hard in the slipstream, coming through here, trying to avoid these walls when, oh yeah, Geauxgreddy pass. Yes, indeed. I will take it right there. He hits the chicane of death, and I get on by. So moving on to lap number 11, and actually I go a little wide there. I hit the wall going into the chicane of death, compromises my entry, which allows Louis to catch up to me in the Renault. So I don't fight it. Louis is on soft tires. I was pretty sure he was going to catch me anyway. With 4 laps to go, he was running me down pretty well. I think it was just a matter of time before he caught me. And I'd already had it in my mind that I was probably just going to let him slide on by. And I just wanted to hold on to slipstream. Again, I just want to keep this podium. Top 3 first race of the year. I mean, heck yeah. So give him a little bump draft there. Again, let him know. I'm just going to hang out behind you. It seemed to work pretty well last time. A Smooth hit the chicane wall after I just tried to just basically give him P2 and just hang out until the last lap or so before I started any kind of racing. A little squirrely there on the curbing, but okay. Trying to stay in the slipstream of the Renault Sport here on the racing soft tires. I'm on the mediums, struggling a little bit. He pulls away from me here, and I know that he is pretty much gone at this point. So I'm not going to try and overcook the tires going in these corners. I want to keep the tires underneath me. I still got 3.5 laps to go. So I'm just going to race the rest of my race, see how it turns out at the end. So let's fast forward now on to the final lap. Look at that, Geauxgreddy in P3, about 6 seconds behind Z28 and P1, 3 seconds behind P2. 1.1 seconds down to Charles Javi. He stayed pretty much about that gap behind me. So all I got to do is finish out this lap. And I've got a P3. Heading towards this fast right-hander. I go inside and... Fucking. What else is there to say? Rear tire hits the curb, sends the car up into the air. I try to hang it on the curb because sometimes you can save it if you can get the tire on the inner part of the curb, but it went to the outside. Geauxgreddy passes for everyone behind me. 5, 6, 7. Here comes P8. He goes around the outside of me there in the Macca. Now I've got dirty tires. And I got the other McLaren, the McLaren F1 behind me. So you know what? I'm not going to fool with the grid driver here in the McLaren. I'm just going to let him on by because not only do I have dirty tires, I've got rear wing damage. That big Geauxgreddy wang has just been smashed against the wall. No darn good. No darn good. I tell you what, I was not happy at this point. I just gave away 5 positions because I tried to take that corner just a little too fast. I didn't have to take it like that. I didn't have to cut the whole thing. I could have just, went a little further around the outside, but I was like, I've been cutting it all race. I've been cutting it all practice. I'll just cut it again. Bad choice. Anyway. So, finished P8. Not terrible, but, I had P3 locked up. Folks, nothing's guaranteed. You got to race every lap. P8, 190 points to start the season. And I called it a night. I had to put this video together for you folks. Hope you enjoyed it. And yes, that was the Z28. So, kind of cool. Race Z28 in a race. That was pretty nifty. And I also found out that I had a fan in the lobby, a secret fan. So to you, I'm not going to call you out, let anybody know who you are. But I appreciate letting me know. It's good to know y'all are out there watching the videos and enjoying them. And if you like this video, hit like and or subscribe. Come back, check out some more. For myself, Geauxgreddy, y'all have a great evening. DJ Clean, take us out of here.